Developing right now in Baltimore, 6 police officers are in custody facing criminal charges in connection with the death of Freddie Gray. The decision to charge them set off celebrations in the streets of that city. Today's decision could impact a march being held right now. CBS 2's Dick Brennan begins our live team coverage from our newsroom. Dick.
Well, Marie, 6 officers facing charges. The charges came surprisingly fast since police just concluded the initial investigation. The state's attorney filed the charges as soon as she got the medical examiner's report.
We have probable cause to file criminal charges.
The announcement by State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby drew some cheers. She says officers illegally arrested 25-year-old Freddie Gray and that he died because they put him in the back of a police van unrestrained, where she says he suffered a severe spinal injury.
I was sickened and heartbroken by the statement of charges that we heard today, because no one in our city is above the law.
There are a total of 28 charges against the officers, including second-degree murder, involuntary manslaughter, and second-degree assault. Authorities say the officers, including the driver Cesar Goodson, also ignored repeated requests from Gray for medical attention.
Despite Mr. Gray's obvious and recognized need for medical assistance, Officer Goodson, in a grossly negligent manner, chose to respond to the 1600 block of West North Avenue with Mr. Gray still unsecured by a seatbelt in the wagon without rendering to or summoning medical assistance from Mr. Gray.
But police union officials say the charges are a rush to judgment and that the officers did nothing wrong.
Let me state in no uncertain terms that Lieutenant Rice and all of the officers involved at all times acted reasonably and in accordance with their training as Baltimore police officers. No officer injured Mr. Gray, caused harm to Mr. Gray, and they are truly saddened by his death.
Also today, the man who was in the van with Gray for some time spoke out, denying reports that Gray intentionally hurt himself.
Never heard him. I heard, the only thing that I heard was little banging, like I thought he was banging someone was over there banging their head or something.
Police and the National Guard are out in riot gear to keep the peace. The 10 p.m. curfew will continue through the weekend. And Mosby, who comes from a family with a long line of police officers, says the people of Baltimore have to do their part.
I heard your call for no justice, no peace. Your peace is sincerely needed as I work to deliver justice on behalf of this young man.
Now, the Baltimore Police Union wants a special prosecutor in the case, and all the officers are now in custody. Christina Maurice.
Dick, with all this emotion running high, what happens next here? What's the next step in the case?
I think you saw the first step, Maurice, the pushback from the police union. They're saying these officers did nothing wrong, and they believe there was a rush to judgment. In the meantime, though, the prosecutor has 30 days to bring this before a grand jury and then get formal charges, which, of course, are likely, Maurice.
Okay, Dick Brennan in our newsroom tonight. Thank you.